name is Mary, and this is a Mindful Insight, where I talk about the awareness of mental health issues in today's society, along with ways that can be tackled to have a good mental health. Before I begin, I'd like you all to please subscribe to the channel to receive more content that we will share for you and your family. So let's get right into it. The issue of mental health is commonly known as one of Nigeria's complexities, from the lack of resources to treatment, along with low availability of professionals, stigmatization, lack of news coverage on mental health related occurrences, and so on. However, in a major development for mental health care in Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari has signed into law the country's first mental health bill since independence. The National Mental Health Bill, which replaces the outdated 1958 Lunacy Act, was passed by the National Assembly on the 28th of November 2022, which aims to improve access to care for the mentally ill along with the protection of their human rights. Professor Taiwo Bindo, the president of the Association of Psychiatrists of Nigeria, considered this a great delight, stating that it was a great news and a big opportunity for mental health care in this country. He mentioned how the organization's work over the past 2 decades have finally paid off, and they have an act on mental health governance and they are part of the global space with the best global practices. Professor Taiwo Shilek, the predecessor of APN, also gave a speech in which he thanked God for allowing the President and Commander-in-Chief for the Federal Republic of Nigeria to sign the mental health bill into law. He stated that APN deserves praise for our perseverance and support of the voiceless. The law includes provisions for the creation of the Department of Mental Health Services in the Federal Ministry of Health, along with mental health fundings. It also bans discrimination against those with mental health conditions while providing housing, employment, medical and social services to victims and patients. It also ensures that those receiving treatment can participate in formulating their medical plans and prohibits forced treatment, seclusion, and other forms of restraint in facilities. The law will also address stigmatization and discrimination against those with mental health conditions while regulating the activities of mental health practitioners. That brings us to the end of today's episode. My name is Mary, and this is the Mindful Insight. See you next time.